In the next example, we see life is bittersweet. In an ordinary way, it can be said that life is full of sorrows and pains. But here, the poet has compared sorrows to bitterness and happiness and joy to sweetness. Again, in an contradictory way, the poet has expressed his thoughts to make it impressive. In the next example, the poet says, she wept ocean of tears. She wept ocean of tears. In an ordinary way, it can be said that she wept much. But here, the poet makes overstatement, exaggerates his expression by saying, she wept ocean of tears. In the next example, the poet says, the cats mew, bees hum. These sentences express the sound being produced by the cat and bees. And in the last example, the poet says, rivers of blood flowed in the battle. In an ordinary way, it can be said that a great number of people were killed in the battle. But here, the poet says, rivers of blood flowed in the battle. Just to make his expression impressive, he says in an overstatement, in an exaggerating way. So, you have to understand the figure of his speech. I have defined the figure of his speech. I have explained the figure of his speech on the basis of the definitions of the two grammarians, J.C. Nesfield and P.C. Rain. And I think you might have understood the explanation of the figure of his speech. You might have known what figure of his speech is. In the next class, I'll discuss the definitions of 7 figures of his speech with examples one by one, because you have to understand the 7 figures of his speech: simile, metaphor, personification, apostrophe, oxymoron, hyperbole, and onomatopoeia. With examples, I'll define all the figures of his speech and explain them. Thank you very much. Now the class is